Alright, what's going on, guys? It is that time of year. The big bluegill are in close to shore because they are spawning. So we're going to try to catch some of these bigger guys while we can. In a few weeks, a few months, they're going to move out into deeper water for the summer. So right now, while they're still in close to shore, they're active, they're aggressive. We're going to try to get into some of those. So we'll just walk the bank over here. We'll throw around some soft plastics, and we'll try to catch some nice, truly pan-sized panfish. So let's give it a shot, and let's see what happens. Alrighty, so here's the lake we're going to be fishing. I got my St. Croix Avid panfish rod, and we are going to be throwing around, at least to start, we'll probably use this all day, but we're going to be throwing around a little Anisoptera soft plastic, 1.5 inches from Eurotackle in the Bluegill Pro color. This is one of my go-tos, one of my favorite soft plastics for pan fishing. It's really, really effective. It's just not very durable. I kind of got to replace it every half dozen fish or so, but it gets the job done. So let's just cast this on out there. That was not a good cast. And let's work it back in. Just a nice steady retrieve with some twitches of the rod tip. And let's get into some fish. There we go. That's a nice fish. Although the way he's pulling, I don't think that's going to be a bluegill. If it is, it's going to be a monster bluegill. Yeah, I didn't think so. Looks like we got ourselves a mine cichlid. These guys fight really well, but they're not my favorite fish just because they're not native. He's pulling a good amount of drag here. It's not even that big of a fish. He's just fighting really well. All right, let's get him on in here. All right, so first fish of the day is a mine cichlid. This is like the Central American version of the bluegill. If that bluegill was also on steroids, these guys get fairly big. They also fight really, really well, but not as cool as the native bluegills in my opinion. So let's get this guy back, and let's try to get some nice sized sunfish here. Got him. Oh, this is a nicer one. I think it's a bluegill. Got him right on the. Oh, it's not a bluegill. It's not a bluegill, but it's a cool fish. Got him right on the edge of this algae pile. Let's take a look at this thing. All right, so this is a really cool catch. This is going to be a red ear sunfish. Don't get to catch these guys too often. The bluegills are definitely way more common. But every once in a while you'll get lucky with one of these guys. So I don't know what the ratio is, probably like 50 to 1 maybe. Maybe you get 50 bluegills for every one red ear, so that's a pretty rare catch, and it was a pretty cool one. So not a bluegill, but I will take it. So let's get back out there. Let's try to get some bluegill. Got him. Again, right on the edge of this algae pile here. I think this is going to be a bluegill. But of course, you got to bring in all this algae with them. Yeah, it's going to be a bluegill. All right, so this is what we're going after. That red ear sunfish was cool, but that's just a welcomed treat in between catching, hopefully, a lot of these guys. Beautiful adult bluegill sunfish. Our target species, as well as the target size we're going after. These bigger fish are a little bit tougher to catch from shore throughout different parts of the year. But right now that these bigger guys are inshore spawning, you can get these guys pretty easily. Just beautiful colors on the head there. So let's get this guy back. Let's keep going. Hope we can get a couple more of those guys. Got him. That's going to be a nice bluegill. Again, close to shore. Let's take a look at this guy. All right, so this guy is a nice big beauty. Again, close to shore. So many big fish close to shore here. Beautiful colors on the head. Hit really, really well. Tore up the bait, but it's still working. So let's get this guy back. Let's kind of fish until I guess this Anisoptera soft plastic is no longer usable. So maybe we'll catch a couple more, but this thing is already torn up pretty well. But this is a very nice sized bluegill, exactly what we're going after here. Oh, got him. Very next cast. Again, right on the edge of this algae pile here close to shore. Another nice bluegill. All right, another nice bluegill. Not quite as big as the last one, I don't think. But once again, beautiful colors on him. This guy actually fought a little bit better and flopped around a whole bunch after I got him out of the water. Let's get the hook out of this guy. These guys are absolutely crushing this Anisoptera, and I almost just fell in the water there. All right, let's keep going. Let's catch one or two more on this little beat up Euro tackle Anisoptera. Got him. Is that a bluegill though? I think it might be. It pulled well to start, but now he's not pulling too much anymore. Yeah, it's going to be a nice bluegill. All right, let's take a look at this guy. All right, once again, this is exactly what we're going after. Really nice fish. Way cooler than the Mayan cichlids in my opinion. I'm glad we were able to get a couple of these guys here. Again, love the colors on the head. The purple, the gold, the pink. Looks awesome. Anisoptera is putting in some good work here today. So let's get this guy back. You know what? Let's catch one more here. I know I said that might have been the last one, but let's catch one more here. Got him. Another bluegill, and once again here, close to shore under this algae. All right, so I watched this guy swim up off the bottom and hit the lure. Really nice take. Not as big as some of the bluegills we caught, but still a really, really awesome catch. All right, let's get this guy back. And I think now I've had enough fun for the day. Let's go ahead and let's wrap it on up. Nice fish to end it on. Once again, just beautiful colors on them. All right, guys, so that's going to do it, and another really solid sunfish, but more of a panfish fishing session here. We got a couple of those Mayan cichlids, which are not sunfish, but the bluegills love this time of year because there's just so many really nice size, really beautifully colored bluegills here close to shore. Throughout other times of the year, you might get lucky with them close to shore, but a lot of them are going to be out in deeper water. So this time of year, I love fishing here for panfish. But yeah, the St. Croix avid panfish, 6'4" in, so it's a little bit longer when I'm fishing from shore, especially on this kind of lake where there's this extra cover and structure here close to shore, like all these lily pads and algae. I like the longer rod, lets me cast out more, lets me flip them in just a little bit better, and the light power also lets me flip them in a little bit better and kind of muscle them through that thick vegetation. And can't say enough good things about the Euro tackle Anisoptera. This thing is really, really beat up. Caught a bunch of fish on it, but it still produces. I'm sure if I still fish this thing, even in this condition, it would still be producing bites. So this works really, really well. I wish it was more durable, but this is just a fish catching machine. Really like fishing this lure here. So yeah, really nice session. Nice bluegills, little annoying Mayan cichlids, and the one red ear was a really nice surprise. Don't get to catch those guys here too often, so that was cool. But yeah, hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.